in this video, we're gonna chat about the essential hair care tips you need to know to help you achieve luscious locks. We'll talk about each important hair care step, what matters, why, so you can avoid all the useless products out there and all those distracting myths. Are you ready to transform your hair? Let's get into this. Hi, I'm Olena, and I usually help you with skincare advice. But y'all are obsessed with my hair. Thank you for the compliment, so nice of you. But seriously, hair is one of the most common things you ask me about. So it's time to answer all your hair care questions in this one, probably long video. Disclaimer, I am not a hair care professional or stylist, nor do I play one on TV, but you asked me, so I'm sharing. The one thing that I can say is I'm good at learning, especially from my own mistakes. So today I'm going to share all the best information that I have and all the best products that I can in order to help guide you. Before we get into it, make sure to like this video to let YouTube know to share it with more people. Subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one and hit that little notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Seriously, people get clear skin using my content. Give it a shot. First things first, let's talk about my hair and my scalp. We have to establish that my hair is my hair and what works for my hair may not work for yours. Hair varies in terms of color, the melanins in the cortex of the hair. In terms of curl, the way the hair is formed in the hair follicle varies in terms of diameter. For example, Asian hair is often thicker and coarser than Caucasian hair. And of course it varies in terms of condition, the result of how we actually treat our hair. We all should take good basic care of our hair if we want it to look nice. That's the bottom line. My hair has always been blonde, brighter blonde as a kid, like way lighter than it is today, and now dirty blonde as an adult. It's okay, it's okay. It is wavy, as you can see, when left to its own devices. That is when I let it air dry without much manipulation. And depending on how I style it, it could easily be straight, curly, it's manipulatable. Manipulable. The hair itself is not fine, but it is thin. My hair is in fairly good condition, like it's shiny throughout, but still the ends are vulnerable because it is now past my waist. The longer the hair gets, the more kind of damaged it is near the ends. My scalp has always been on the oily side, like my facial skin. Coincidence? Fun fact, the greatest concentration of sebaceous glands is on the scalp, face, upper chest, and shoulders. Now for my hair care philosophy. Where is my pipe? You and I may not agree with respect to our approach to hair care, since I used to think that my hair had to look red carpet ready for class. I'd wake up 30 minutes early just to curl my hair before waltzing into sociology class at McGill. Shout out to McGill. What's changed from then to now? Well, y'all remember Gossip Girl? Most characters in that show were perfectly coiffed, okay? Except Serena. Remember Serena? How her hair kind of got increasingly more like disheveled and slept in as the seasons went on? It looked like she literally rolled out of bed. It was so effortless and so cool. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to look like I just rolled out of bed. And today that is literally what I did with my hair. From then on, I've adopted a really low maintenance approach to hair care. I want to do the least and get the most. I want to work smart, not hard. That's one of the reasons why I actually don't dye my hair. I had one failed attempt in my university days where I came home and cried because A, the color was awful, B, my hair was matted, C, the damage. Since that fail, I don't dye my hair. Changing the color of your hair is just too much of a commitment for me. Like the upkeep, having to do your roots like every 3 weeks or so, the money, the damage, no thank you. Back then, we didn't have the treatments that we have today, and I'll discuss some of those new treatments later on in this video. Stay tuned. The most I'll do is maybe get highlights or balayage, like up to once a year, just for some extra dimension, but that's all. I just really don't want to spend hours or thousands of dollars on my hair. I do see really cool hairstyles and colors all around me, you know, like the Gwen Stefani's of this world who are bold enough to experiment, and you might be one of these people. You might prefer to dye your hair and shape shift with your hair, and you're okay with the cost and the commitment that's involved. That's cool, but my look is not a priority for me. Unlike Morrissey, who said, "I do think if your hair is wrong, your whole life is wrong." Do you agree with Morrissey or me? Let's just get into the most important steps in hair care. These are the steps that I focus on, and the results are good enough for me. Shampoo, conditioner, drying, styling, and maintenance. I'll be sharing evidence-based tips and my personal tips and products throughout. But first, I saw this crazy ad in Paris last week. Hair is not skin, and skin is not hair. Skin is an organ, and hair is an accessory structure. Hair comes out of the skin, but we care for them differently. Skincare is not hair care. What is hair care? Hair care includes products and techniques that protect and maintain your hair in good condition. That's all we can try to do here. One thing we do have in common between skin and hair is that you'll want to wash them regularly. So why do we shampoo? The point of using shampoo is to literally control the greasiness of your hair, which means to clean your scalp. A normal healthy scalp will produce a pea-sized amount of sebum a day over the whole head. The higher the density of the hair follicles on the scalp, the higher the sebum levels. This makes the scalp a unique breeding ground for oil-loving bacteria and yeast. Our hair follicles are rich in Cutibacterium acnes, or acne bacteria. But don't freak out, having acne bacteria on our skin is normal, and they don't actually cause problems on their own. It's only when we create a condition in which they grow out of control that we begin to see some issues. Scalp sebum also encourages the growth of a yeast called Malassezia. You've heard me talking about this in my previous video. It's linked to conditions like cradle cap, seborrheic dermatitis, dandruff, and even psoriasis. Which is why we have to wash our scalps regularly. And you're about to ask me, well, Olena, how often should we shampoo? And I don't know why there's these strong debates about hair washing schedules on the internet when it really depends on each individual, their lifestyle, their hair type, and their preferences. And I find that washing my hair every 2 to 3 days gives me the best results, while washing my hair every 4 to 7 days makes my scalp itchy and feel really effing gross. If you have a less oily scalp and you feel comfortable washing your hair once a week, then that's cool. Do that. That's perfect. Do what's best for you. But if your scalp is mega oily and you feel like you might actually need to wash it daily, again, do what's right for you. The point is not to ignore scalp health just to attain some sort of hairstyle or appearance, or to follow random rules made up by strangers on the internet who don't know anything about your hair or what you need. Mythbuster! Sebum levels are not affected by wash frequency, which means that the rule should really be wash your hair when it's dirty. One of you asked a related question under my last scalp care video. The question was, do you use dry shampoo? And do you think it's good for the hair? I used to use dry shampoo a lot, but for me, it led to an itchy scalp and I found that my hair was falling out more actually. So now I might use a dry shampoo like once a month max, because it's truly just better to wash your hair. It feels so much nicer when your hair is clean. You know what I'm talking about. But Olena, how do I choose a good shampoo? That's a good question. This is where things get a bit tricky. Shampoo marketing comes in and makes things a bit more confusing. If any company says that their competitors are creating shampoos full of toxins, then buy those toxic shampoos, because those toxic shampoos are likely better formulated and you'll be paying less. Don't fall for the manipulation. Drugstore shampoos, for example, are actually really great and do a great job washing your hair. Brands like L'Oreal and Pantene spend millions of dollars developing hair care products that are safe and effective. I would go for a big reputable company over some new, clean, vegan, everything is dangerous type of company. You know what I mean? Avoid Sephora, avoid pyramid schemes like Monet or Monat or however you say it. You never have to overpay for a shampoo and you never have to fear a shampoo. Hair supply shops often have some great options too, but it's really hard to say if they're really that much better than drugstore options. My favorites would have to be like L'Oreal Professional or Schwarzkopf. But if I'm honest, I don't really like Redken. Haven't had a good match with Redken so far. Even their acidic bonding line, not a fan. Because it's just a matter of finding the one that you like, that suits you. When choosing a shampoo, consider your hair. Do you have fine hair? Then you'll probably want more volume, which means dial down on the conditioning agents in your shampoo, as well as silicones and oils. Otherwise, your hair might be weighed down a bit more. So it's probably best to choose shampoos specifically formulated for fine hair. Have curly hair? You'll want control and curl definition. Look for higher than normal levels of conditioning agents and higher levels of oils and silicones to help detangle and provide cohesion between hair fibers and give curl definition. You'll likely use more styling products, and therefore you'll need a deeper cleansing shampoo to remove them. Nowadays, curly hair products are mega popular, so look for the word curl on the bottle and you'll do just fine. Have colored or damaged hair? You'll need really good wet detangling. You'll want higher levels of cationic polymers in shampoo for better detangling, like polyquaternium or polyquartz. Quartz? Don't worry about looking for these ingredients because they're mostly found in all the shampoos nowadays. How I choose is, well, my scalp is oily, my hair is kind of thin. So I want a pretty strong shampoo that cleanses my scalp really well, but has enough conditioning agents that coat my hair and don't leave it stripped. My current shampoo is the L'Oreal Professional Vitamino Color Shampoo. It is pretty good actually. I'm liking it so far. Dishonorable mention, I have to mention it because it's so bad, is the Way Medium Hair Shampoo. Absolutely horrible. Leaves your hair like straw. And I know you're about to ask, are sulfates bad? Absolutely not. I used to believe that sulfate-free shampoos were better too, because I fell for the marketing. It's true, I did. In truth, sulfates foam really well, they build viscosity easily, and they're cheap. My favorite shampoos usually contain sodium lauryl sulfate. The OG, so good. The kicker, some sulfate alternatives require heating during manufacture, which means more time, more energy consumption, making them more expensive and worse for the environment. So sulfates rock. The point, choosing the right shampoo for you may require some experimentation. You might hate my shampoo and I might hate yours, and that's okay. You won't know if your hair likes a shampoo until you test it yourself. For sure. To get the most out of shampoo, you gotta use it well. Proper technique does matter. I would recommend combing your hair before you shower to minimize tangles after shampooing. Use lukewarm water to wet your hair when shampooing. Hot water can kind of strip your hair of its natural oils and cause a bit more dryness and breakage. So use lukewarm water instead and focus on massaging the shampoo right into your scalp to remove all that dirt and oil. If you have a lot of hair, you might want to do this step twice. Rinse and repeat. I personally wash my scalp twice to really make sure it's clean. And you know what? When I do, my hair stays clean for longer, so I can wash it on day 4 instead of day 3, for example. I really focus on the scalp, not my hair ends. Because remember, hair washing is really scalp washing. And you're about to ask, do I need a scalp brush? Only if you want to damage your hair. Like you literally have fingers. This is your scalp brush. Nobody needs a scalp brush. They're really, really aggressive. Now that you've washed your hair, it's time to condition. Why do we condition? We condition our hair to help reduce friction, detangle, protect, to minimize breakage. Basically coating the hair in thin or thick conditioning agents. They protect our hair. Myth busting. Conditioners don't actually moisturize the hair. Moisturize means adding water, but water makes the hair swell and can create frizz. It makes the hair more fragile and prone to snapping. So water is actually our hair's enemy. People think that their hair is dry and in need of moisture. Myths. When what it really needs is conditioning. Marketers use your language around hair to sell you moisturizing and hydrating hair products that are actually conditioning.
Enriched with protein and moisturizers.
The truth is, if your shampoo is conditioning enough, you'll know because your hair is smooth after washing. It doesn't feel like rubbery straw. Then you might not need to condition your hair at all. However, if you have curly hair, colored hair, very damaged hair, or long hair, then you'll probably need some help detangling after washing. And that's where a good conditioner is gonna do the job.
My hair's so manageable.
How do we choose the right conditioner? And the truth is, this part is really tricky from a cosmetic chemistry perspective. That could be like its own video, but in general, I'm gonna keep it very general here. For fine hair, less conditioning agents, or skip the conditioner and just use conditioning shampoo. That could be enough. For curly hair, you probably don't want to skip a conditioner. You want that detangling action on your curls. For colored or damaged hair, you really want to not skip a conditioner. You want longer chain length cationic surfactants in the conditioner and cationic silicones for better deposition.
Interesting.
You see, when we talk cosmetic chemistry, it gets really complicated. So the point is, your hair likes oils, silicones, fatty alcohols, and great ingredients in conditioners include coconut oil, amodimethicone, behydramonium chloride, ceteryl, cetyl, and stearyl alcohols. These ingredients are found in like all the products on the market right now. You'll find these in most conditioners anyways. So instead of looking for particular ingredients in a formula, I would just go buy something and use it because they all make your hair slippery. That's what they do. My current conditioner is the L'Oreal Professional Blondifier Conditioner. Am I obsessed with it? No. I much prefer actually a grocery store brand that was like half the price and it was really good, but I forgot the name, so maybe I'll post it in the description the next time I buy it. What's a proper technique for conditioning your hair? It's pretty simple. Apply a generous dollop of conditioner to the ends of your hair when conditioning. This will help prevent your scalp from becoming too oily while still providing enough slip to the rest of your hair. Leave the conditioner on for a few minutes before rinsing it off thoroughly. Your hair should feel slippery and comfy afterwards. I like to use a wide tooth comb while my hair is full of conditioner to gently detangle the ends. This way, there's almost no tangling or breakage or pulling by the time I get out of the shower. So it's very easy. Next up, drying your hair.
To dry my hair.
Once you get out of the shower, avoid rubbing your hair with a towel as it can cause breakage. Wet hair is extremely vulnerable. Instead, squeeze the excess water out while in a shower, then gently pat it dry with a soft towel. I use a microfiber towel from Amazon to squeeze out the excess moisture. I wouldn't recommend brushing your wet hair as this creates more damage. And you must be wondering, should I air dry or should I blow dry my hair? That's a good question. Wet hair is way weaker than dry hair and is more likely to be damaged or to break. So I would seriously recommend not going to bed with wet hair as it will A, damage your hair, like as you roll around on it, and B, potentially ruin your scalp health with a malassezia orgy. Personally, I only air dry my hair in the summer or on vacation because it's too hot to stand under a hair dryer. But my hair style and shine and smoothness last longer if I properly blow dry my hair. How to blow dry your hair to minimize damage. Any kind of heat styling is extremely damaging to our hair as it drives water out of your hair and it drives it out fast. The point of styling is to reduce the effects of humidity for as long as possible. For that reason, it's important to use a heat protectant product before blow drying your hair and to dry it on a low setting, keeping the dryer at least 6 inches away from your hair to avoid damage. Look for silicones, hydrolyzed wheat protein, glycerin, propylene glycol, cetrimonium chloride or cetrimonium bromide, polymers like PVP, DMAPA, acrylates, copolymer, or polyquaternium 55 or 70. I personally use the Schwarzkopf Osis Gentle Hold Mousse from about here to here. And then this L'Oreal Paris Creme Riche, whatever, this cream from L'Oreal Paris, Elsev. I can't say the names of these products. Anyway, so I use this cream for just my ends because it's much heavier than the mousse. And again, my hair is on the thin side, so I avoid using heavier products on like all the lengths. The longer my hair gets, the more I kind of just concentrate the heavier, more rich products on the very ends where my hair is most damaged. I'm not obsessed with any of these products. The mousse though I like. One thing that has made a huge difference in my hair's appearance is I stopped brushing my hair before drying it. So I first dry my hair on a low to medium heat setting to about 60 to 70% dry, and then I could brush it out without any snagging. About my hair dryer. I've used a professional hair dryer since I was a teenager. My mom had one and then I got my own about a decade ago. It looks whack, but it works and it dries my hair within 13 to 15 minutes. I'll likely switch to a Dyson.
Dyson Airwrap has new engineered attachments that control high-velocity air.
I've tried out a Dyson in store and I'm like obsessed. Santa, do you hear me? I would love a Dyson for Christmas. Dyson, call me. Then I use a round brush to finish drying my hair and increase the heat setting to help set the style. I use the word style and styling loosely, I hope you know, with respect to my own hair. Sometimes I use this Olaplex hair oil on the very ends for more shine. You only need 2 or 3 drops, but honestly, all the hair oils kind of do the same thing. You can choose any one that you like. Then, depending on the context, I may put my hair up into a bun for an hour or overnight. This gives me those heatless waves that I like. Next up, how to maintain nice hair. All the secrets. Hair damage is really unavoidable. Literally everything we do damages our hair. Washing, heat styling, bleaching, UV radiation, sleeping on it, random snags, tight styles. Our hair is dead and doesn't regenerate. And the longer it gets, the more damaged it becomes. So maintenance is something we have to do consistently if we want it to look sorta kinda nice. Like, get your hair trimmed once in a while. You'll get rid of split ends, and split ends can cause breakage and make your hair look frizzy. The split ends can also make your hair very difficult to brush. So get a trim every few months to keep your hair looking healthy and strong. Fun fact, the normal rate of hair growth is 0.4 millimeters a day, and normal shedding is approximately 100 hairs a day. So when you see all those clumps of hair, that's very, very normal. We all get that. And I know you're about to ask, how often should I cut my hair? Well, this entirely depends on your hair goals. If you want longer hair, you'll have to trim it slower than it grows. I only trim my hair about once or twice a year to maintain my length. But some people cut their hair like every 2 months, every 3 months, totally up to you. And your follow-up question might be, are hair growth treatments effective? Not those castor oil or do-it-yourself ones. The only proven compound that I'm aware of that helps with hair loss is minoxidil, also known as Rogaine. But I would seriously see a trichologist if you're serious about hair loss. Do not take the advice of random people on the internet, please. You can also use hair repair treatments like Olaplex or K18. They both work differently though. Olaplex works on the horizontal disulfide bonds in your hair, while K18 works on vertical repair. A combination of both though is best. Personally, I use the Olaplex No. 3 treatment once or twice a month and the K18 once or twice a month, when or if I remember, or if I notice a few too many split ends. Also, avoid sleeping on your hair. Once I put my hair up with silk scrunchies, it became so much shinier than when I slept on it. Also, I no longer had that weird, unpredictable bedhead as a result. If you have big curly hair, then you might want to wear a silk bonnet to protect your bouncy curls. Seriously, just avoid excessive heat and styling because that damages your hair the most. Keep it to special occasions. Also try to protect your hair from environmental damage, like by wearing hats or scarves in extreme weather condition. This isn't something I have mastered yet since I love my sun-damaged hair color. If you have a good sun protection hair product, please tell me about it in the comments. My next tip is about color. Our hair color tends to get really brassy over time, like with shades of yellow or orange. This applies to all hair colors. So there are salon treatments to fix this that are not at all damaging. Though I don't dye my hair, I still maintain the color by regularly using a purple shampoo. I use it about every other time or when I notice that my hair is starting to get quite brassy. And it fixes everything. Super good. Removes the yellow, removes the brass. Yes. But another reason why I hate clean beauty is that they ruin formulas. I had an amazing, my favorite Schwartz Cup purple shampoo, and they reformulated it to be more clean, and now it's greasy garbage. Unusable. The one I currently use and I'm not obsessed with is the L'Oreal Professional Chroma Cream Purple Shampoo. I know I use a lot of L'Oreal Professional products and I'm not sponsored by them.
I wish.
I've just had pretty good results with them over the years, so I just gravitate towards this brand. I'm still on a hunt for a replacement for the best purple shampoo that isn't too greasy, that leaves my hair comfy, but I'll keep you posted. The hunt continues. To recap, proper hair care includes shampoo, conditioner, proper drying, gentler styling, and consistent maintenance. Choose the right products for your hair type, avoid excessive heat and styling tools, and try to protect your hair from environmental damage as best as you can. Remember, healthy hair is about finding the right balance for your individual needs, not following a one-size-fits-all approach. There is no miracle or shortcut to nice hair. No pill or product that will totally fix everything. It does require a little bit of elbow grease. Some essential products for maintaining healthy hair include shampoo. Everybody needs a good shampoo, a good conditioner, a heat protectant, a wide tooth comb, probably some silk scrunchies, and a good hairdryer. Additionally, Olaplex number 3 and K18 are as close to miracle status as you can get. The point is that there's a huge genetic component to our hair, but we can do our best to maintain healthy looking hair with our hair care habits. I hope I answered all your pressing hair care questions in this video. If I didn't, you can post more questions below in the comments. Please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one, and make sure to click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload the latest video. Also, follow me on Instagram for effective clear skin advice and skin transforming content. If you are having weird scalp issues, please watch the why you need to stop scrubbing your scalp video next. Thanks for watching.